Hey, hi, and hey. I hope everyone had a great or at least relaxing holiday season, or still has. I don't know. Maybe you have a lot more holidays than I do. Um, Today I'm gonna play some more Caves of Cod, and this time I actually changed my keyboard layout in time. So I should be good on that front. Uh, though I can't see chat right now because YouTube is a weird thing. But should be fine, I guess. This time you should maybe even hear some music. Um, I had the music on, but I think it was pretty low. But Card has some really atmospheric music. It's also a bit creepy, maybe sometimes. So, continue mutated human pilgrim. A Yun. So this is back at the 6 day stilt. A kind of. It's not really a well, it's kind of a market town. There's a lot of merchants here. Though the actual thing is that it's like the religious town. But you know, items, money, um, money are the quotation marks, because there's still no actual money, just water. And I'll just explore the stilt, see if there's oh, some law. See if there's any useful. Well, if there's anything useful or interesting here. And then, if I check my quests, I have 2 historic sites, a relic I don't know anything about, so I can't really recover it on purpose. The Grid Gate quest, which is like the main quest, and Bayla, which is a village with a really cool quest line. Um, I mean, I say that, but like all the quest lines are pretty good. Pretty good, at least. Um, Great Gate is also great because it well, you can't enter immediately, but when you can, you get to unlock a merchant who also has some good stuff, but is maybe mostly notable because he sells a lot of bullets. And bullets are very kind of rare in the early game. Here I can actually see chat now. Just had to open stream somewhere else and mute myself. Um, Bullets are pretty rare in the early game, because guns are really powerful in the early game, and later on you're basically swimming in them. But this is one of the options to get a lot of bullets. Another option is to to fight some turrets. Some of which you maybe don't want to fight. Oh, pretty old. Like chain gun turrets, they kill you. So usually auto explore first, because there isn't really any danger here, and auto explore isn't really prone to getting you killed. And then I see what's for sale. There's some merchants I'm more interested in. Well, some are interesting right now. Others are interesting, just to have in your run. Like booksellers are pretty good because you can give the librarian books to get XP. There are also some books like recipes here. There's like a couple books that also have actual value, besides just you can read some stuff. By the way, the yellow books are like actually written books. The others are like ProcGen. You can read those if you wanna. But there's also they're called Schrödinger's pages, which are they're sleeping. I'm also gonna wait until morning, so don't have to wake all of them up to talk to them. But people keep running into spines. Please don't do that. Oh, it's already morning. Schrödinger's pages are very powerful because they can give you reputation, and some of them even let you choose which faction to have your reputation with. And reputation is a really powerful tool because it can make the difference between a hostile enemy not attacking you or a neutral enemy actually being on your side. Aphorisms About Birds is a very good book. Just putting it out there. Getting some copper nuggets because I'm carrying a lot of water, and copper nuggets are not as heavy. No, I'm not one to talk, but they're sleeping a bit long. Lead slugs are the regular bullets. Which reminds me that guns used to be, well, they share the same skills as bows do, but they used to be just more powerful, as you can probably imagine. Oops. But recent patches introduced some new arrows and the woe of bears, and some kind to scale, some way to scale damage with bows. Yikes! I walked into some mushrooms. Check my my active effects, and my skin is itchy. I do not want any fungi growing on me, I think. Some of them are cool, some not so much. But fortunately the apothecary, which is one of the generally useful merchants, is selling some generally useful stuff. I guess someone died because I can't remember getting this book from anywhere. So I think I picked it up. Lover's Blossom is, I think, used to craft some kind of tonic. So I guess I can pick up more yakweed than honey. Both of them are useful to help you not get sick. Though actually, now that I'm saying this, I'm not sure if yakweed actually helps against fungal infections, or if that's just honey. So I'm picking up honey, and I will probably need honey anyway at some point. Same for the yakweed. Wine I have no use for. So this is one of the reasons apothecaries are good to have. Well, that's more honey. They also sell tonics, and sometimes some useful books. I think everyone went to sleep again. These ovens, I guess, you can get some free food. Oh no. Did growing quills unequip my armor? Yes, it did. But the quills are actually better right now. This is one of the downsides of some mutations, that they you can't wear armor where you have those mutations. I should drink some honey. And I think I'll also eat some yakweed, just to be sure. Just be safe, actually. Okay, neither gave me any useful information about my itchy skin. Which is also one of the reasons cooking is. I'll preserve one of them. One of the reasons cooking is pretty strong is that you can make food, for example, that makes it, well, basically guarantees that you will never get sick, or that you'll never grow any fungi. I'm wondering what other ingredient to pick. The yakweed. Yakweed should help against the fungal infection and possibly cure it. And the other ingredient would then probably provide a condition for curing it, unless I roll badly. So I think I'll pick the Vine Wafer Sheaf because that gives me the possibility that the condition is something like when you drink water, heal any infections or something. Well, safe against diseases are useful, but not so much right now. There's a chef. They sell recipes and ingredients. Salt is, despite the whole world being made of salt, is actually very good, very cheap ingredient. So I kinda wanna have that one. I forgot what all the plants do for tonic tinkering probably. So I said Auto Explorer usually doesn't get you killed, but you know, it can get you infected with weird mushrooms. So the other reason apothecaries are good. Tonics are very strong consumables, and it's good to know which ones they are, because like I think Hulk Honey, for example, is one I don't particularly need. But some of the others would be very good. I'm selling some empty water skins, keeping the scrap for later. Can sell the short bow. I guess that's fine, and for the rest I'll sell copper nuggets because beaded bracelets are worth more. You know, whatever. Pick one. Examine Sphinx Salt Injector. So I said I don't like the mutation precognition because it basically lets you quick save, and it kind of breaks the game and is extremely tedious. Sphinx Salt does the same, but it's limited. It's a limited resource, and that's why Sphinx Salt, pretty good. Not extremely tedious. Bandages, I think I'm past the point of needing, especially because I have meditation. I could buy more honey. I will need one of these, which is, I think, a spray bottle. Yes. It's another chef. This would be can I afford that? I think I can. Because that's like the cooking ingredient form of Eater's Nectar, which is a tonic that lets you I'm not sure tonics work differently depending on if you're playing a mutant or Truekin. Now I'm playing a mutant where tonics are a bit weird. I'm not exactly sure if it just I think you get randomly a stat point or a mutation point. But the okay, but as a cooking ingredient, it's a lot weaker. But you know, the tonic that gives you stats in the weaker form is you know, well, it's like a chance that it will do anything, or it will do nothing. So it's like worth a try because it's not too expensive. Shoemaker. I don't think I need shoes. I could need like bracelets or something, or gloves. Well, bloodstained crocossins aren't too good, and I could need some armor value actually, so the difference between chain boots and sturdy chain boots is the sturdy is the mod. Sturdy, this item cannot break. I like shoes that don't break. Though I assume they probably still break when you walk into lava. Something I advise against doing. Actually, I can make an uneven trade and pay the rest in water because I have a lot of water. So other merchants that are good to have are liquid sellers. Because like cloning drought is very strong because it lets you clone someone. Also, I think what's it called, Neutron Flux, which will either blow up the universe or give you more armor. And there's like what are they called, gem cutters or something. Everyone's sleeping again. They sell gems, which are useful because they work like copper nuggets, but are worth more. So you can buy them just to carry less weight for the same value, like I'm doing right now. I think it's cute that the game then puts the fresh water into the spray bottles. They also sell like little figurines that you can equip as a chef. Probably don't care too much about it. Like little figurines from a random faction, and carrying those in your hands will give you a bonus to your reputation. So let's see, I'm level 10. I could already go to Gridgate. Which, you know, gives me access to that merchant, and I also like to make a stash there. But can also like drop my scraps here, because they're completely useless right now, but I want to keep them for later. And I'll equip my new boots. So, and as I said, NPCs will generally not take your stuff or destroy your stuff. My skin still itches. I will drink more honey. And like some of the fungi you can get infected with are, you know, pretty useful, even though they take up an equipment slot. There's one in particular that I really don't like. Don't want to have that infection. So I think this was the Joppa historic site, like the one you get first. This was a random one, so it might be higher level. Here's Gridgate, and here is Balar. Balar's location is random, but it's always in these flower fields. And if you don't like randomly stumble upon the village, the person, like this one, Lulihard, will tell you the location. So I think I'll go for the Glowcrust. Glowcrust is not terrible. Well, I cannot equip gloves right now, but I wasn't wearing gloves anyway. So I basically get 1 free armor value and 10 cold resistance, and then some reputation with fungi, but plants hate me. Which, if you have a lot of fungal infections, you know, they will attack you on sight. Can get a bit problematic, because some important NPCs are plants. Also, it grows these mushrooms on, I guess also on the hands, and that's free mushrooms, and they're very useful. They also sell for a lot. And there's a psychic assassin somewhere. First check out the Scorpion. The thing about the historic sites is that all the enemies there belong to the faction that reveres that Sultan. So even if, like, I guess Scorpions are part of the spider faction, I guess. So even if spiders loved me, this one would still attack me because it's part of a different faction. And that's a feral dog. We'll try to kite them a bit. So, and use, where am I? Yeah. Wait, 3 is clairvoyance? I want to use chill. Yeah, just take regular damage. Well, poison. I'm running away, and the poison. Okay, I'm not poisoned anymore. Barely survived that. I will meditate, which uh-oh. Yes, this is a psychic assassin. I have a bit of a problem now because I'm almost dead, and it's possible that they have some kind of ability that will kill me, even if I teleport away. But how do I control tap to cycle? So I will use teleport. I will try to teleport near the borders. Okay, this might be the time for the space-time vortex. Well, I'm somewhere else now, and I have menacing stare. Oh no. Oh god. This is a chrome pyramid. It's like one of the strongest enemies in the game. And it will blow you up. I might be very dead right now, but I will try. What are my options? I could use a Sphinx Salt right now. Salve won't will be too slow. Problem is, Sphinx Salt might do nothing. And well, I guess healing or anything is completely pointless with the Chrome Pyramid there, so I will try to sprint away and hope I don't eat any rockets. Like that one. What? Oh, yes. I'm in the Deathlands, which is at this point still kind of the end game, where everything is powerful and will kill you, and I might get lost and not make it back. But at least I'm regenerating while traveling on the world map. I'm lost. A chain gun turret seems to be out of range. We're just... When you lost one of the best things... Shoot the Sawhander. One of the best things to do is to just go to adjacent maps, like new ones, because there's a chance that you'll figure out where you are. This is a problem again. Though actually not as terrible as before. I will try to sprint away. Hope I keep all of my limbs because I don't think I can actually kill that Sawhander right now, and all of my crowd control abilities don't actually work. Cannot enter the world map while hostiles are nearby. This one is more manageable. I fell asleep, which is also a thing that you don't want to happen when there's chrome pyramids around. Now I'm in the jungle, which is significantly easier, but at level 10 will still kill me. I'm definitely not auto-exploring. Oops. For exactly this reason. I think it's safer to teleport up, because I have apparently explored these tiles and just run away like that. The reason a jungle is dangerous is mostly because of these. They have explosives that ignore your armor, and they ignore your dodge value, and they hurt a lot. So I will once again try to sprint away. Hope I don't get frozen by the ice frog. And there's another one. Uh-oh. Everything is terrible. I can use Menacing Stare on the Sower, but in melee range they don't use explosives. So I will instead use it on the frog. I think I will use a self-injector, which didn't do a lot. Get rid of the small one. I'm taking a lot of damage. Trying to chill. Probably doing more damage with my rifle, and there's another one. Everything is on cooldown right now except Space-Time Vortex. And the question is if I want to try to make them fall in or jump in myself. I think at this point they can just kill me. So I guess it's a gamble anyway. They might get sucked into it. And I died. Well, that was a chain of unfortunate events. Let's see. The goat fox so equips a strange plant. The strange plant explodes. I assume those are the seeds. the seeds they use to blow you up, and the goat folk so a strange plant hits you for 0 damage. They hit me with the seed, and then the seed exploded, and I took 15 damage, and was already at, I guess, 5 HP or something, and thus I died. And all because of a psychic assassin. That was like the weakest level, and they didn't actually do anything to me. It was just other enemies hitting me, and then I ran away, and the psychic assassin caught up. Though if they had like what's it called? Thunder Mind, I think. They would have just blown up my brain, and I would have died anyway, unless I'd reflected it, which, could have been possible. But I think the smarter play would have been to immediately back up to the screen south and try to fight the Scorpiux and the dog, like, one by one if possible, and maybe not get extremely poisoned, which was also a problem. But I think everything afterward was just like basically the best I could. So I guess my big mistake was not respecting poison more. I kinda forgot they even did that. Because when I think of poison, I only think of the weird poison snails. But anyway, new game, create new character. Mutated human. So, what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna try physical mutant now. I think I'll also go mostly into willpower for the cooldown reduction. I could do the classic physical mutant with 4 arms and axes in every hand. That's fun. But I think I want to try some of these. Some of the mutations they changed recently. And having 4 arms was never particularly bad. Gonna lower ego by 1 because I think I would pick up a beak, which gives you +1 ego, and I don't need ego too much otherwise. So toughness 40 HP, intelligence for tinkering, willpower for the cooldown reduction. Now is the question, do I want strength or agility? I think I want more strength, but still 1 point in agility. And that's kind of how my characters look. Basically everything pretty even. And I think for most characters that's probably ideal. Do I want... I can't get another strength, toughness or willpower. Don't need the ego. Don't think I need the intelligence, so I'll put it into agility. So physical mutations. I think I'll pick Chimera, because they also changed that one, and what it does is you can only get physical mutations, and with a recent change it now gives you I think every time you buy a new mutation there's one that will make you grow an additional limb. Adrenaline control is adrenal control is it's just good, but I don't think I've ever used it. It's kind of like the thing you put on when you know it's gonna go bad, but it hasn't gone bad already. So I said I want a beak. No reason really, I just want a beak. Burrowing claws are cool because you can dig through walls and you can dig up or down. And since that patch they also work like short blades. Carapace is just good. It gives you a lot of armor, a bit of dodge penalty, and you can wear body armor. But at max rank, it's probably better than pretty much, well, not all, but most of the body armor. Corrosive gas used for like digging through walls, I guess. Can also destroy items on the ground, which is not always what you want. Double muscles plus strength. All of the mutations that just give you stats are good. And it also gives you a chance to daze an opponent on successful melee attack, which probably stacks with the daze chance of cudgels, but also has the same problem that like you can't daze a robot. Electrical generation is like you charge up electricity as you walk around, and then you can discharge it at an enemy, and it's actually very strong. Electromagnetic pulse is like an EMP. Does that just mean the same? Maybe. Yeah, it disables electronic things. Flaming ray and freezing ray. You know, you can shoot fire or ice. Heightened hearing lets you know where enemies are. Heightened quickness just makes you faster. There's like a chance that you skip an enemy's turn. Horns is cool because you have horns. Can't wear helmets. The reputation bonus isn't particularly good, I think. but you have horns and you can, you know, gore your enemies with them, and also it's cool. Uh, Wait, this is the main branch of the game and not the beta? I think Metamorphosis was only in the beta. Anyway, this one is weird. It lets you turn into a creature, and it's kind of broken at points. It's weird. Multiple arms for all of the axes, multiple legs to run away. Basically, night vision, not that good because like a glow sphere will give you more vision in the dark than night vision will, and like you don't have to carry a glow sphere then, but that's I don't think it's generally a big problem. Phasing effectively makes you invincible for a lot of the game while it's active, and you can walk through objects like walls and also die if you phase in again in the wall. But there are also enemies that can phase, and they're difficult. Photosynthesis. It's like it streamlines the cooking, but also makes it kind of worse. So I never really played around with it too much because some of the cooking effects are really good. Quills is like Carapace, except you can it's less armor and it lets you shoot quills around you. Regeneration is cool. You can regrow missing limbs. That's cool. I think at level 10 or something, you're immune to decapitation because your head just immediately regenerates. But it is also kind of boring. Sleep gas is a good escape, except like the Sawhander earlier wouldn't have cared because it's a robot. Slime glands, it makes things slimy. I'm not sure it. I haven't really figured out any good use for it. Spinnerets is like slime glands, but better, I think. Basically. They also both give you like resistances to the things they do. And I think the spinnerets thing is also stronger. Then there's the stingers. With I think they also have some kind of scaling now, and they all have different poisons or venoms. It says venom right there. Thick fur is like you have 1 point left. Just get a bit of resistances and some reputation. Triple jointed is I mean it kind of says what it does. Get plus agility, and the agility based skill powers have a chance not to go on cooldown after use. Two-headed is kind of is cool when you when you're going for mental mutations but aren't playing an Esper, because then you can't take cool-headed, because mental actions are faster. Also, when you have two heads, you can get decapitated once before you die. Two-hearted, you are tougher and can sprint more. And wings, you have wings. You can fly and it's cool and you're fast. And I think you have some kind of attack. And the physical defects... I haven't tried the tonic allergy. But considering that it kind of contributed to my previous death, I'm not too excited about it. Spontaneous combustion is like either dangerous or it does nothing, because like some of the other mutations can get your fire resistance so high that it's like not a factor anymore. But then you're basically making a very specific build. Yes, Nerf Poppy, you can't see your precise hit points. Myopic, you have less vision. Irritable Genome, it's a weird one. You get random mutations. Hooks for feet. You can't wear shoes. The electromagnetic impulse is like the EMP above, I think, but like involuntary. Cold-blooded is like what you think it does. You get slow when it's cold. Carnivorous. It has some upsides, but mostly cooking is too good that you probably don't want to pick it. Brittle bones. You die. Amphibious is probably my favorite of the physical defects. You instead of drinking water, you pour it over yourself, and that requires more water than drinking does. But I find that pretty soon you're swimming in water, and then it doesn't really matter anymore. Also, there's some skills you can have or start with to make it easier. Albino is like the physical defect you pick when you're just going underground and basically ignore the rest of the game and just go spelunking. Because then it has no downside anymore. If you're playing a regular game, the downside is basically that you take more time waiting for your HP to regenerate. So I think I'll pick Amphibious. Get more points for picking a defect. And I already have Beak. I think what I want to do is get Freezing Ray. It's also appropriate because it's ice like before, and ice coincidence. You can customize this one so the ray comes out of your feet. I don't think this blocks armor anymore. So like it doesn't really matter where the rays come from, except like for role playing purposes or something like that. Heightened hearing is just good for not getting killed, because you can hear all the enemies. I want horns. Horns are cool. And I kinda picked a lot of willpower for cooldown regeneration, so I should probably pick something besides freezing ray that has anything to do with cooldowns. Adrenal control would be a good fit for that. I'm not sure how it interacts with electrical generation. And sleep gas is useful. Slime glands, not so much. Spinnerat's stinger. What's the cooldown? Where's the cooldown? 25. Sting is a long blade and can only penetrate once, which I think means picking a class with long blade skills would be good. Which is the Warden, I think. But the Warden starts with more strength. And the Pilgrim is really good starting class, just for like the extra willpower and the utility. Greybeard, on the other hand, is another willpower class. It gives you more willpower, but also a strength penalty. Good skills, though. I might pick Warden because I don't pick Warden very often. Even though it's like a straightforward, strong starting class. So this time, I'm not starting in Joppa. And what I like to do is look at the skills you get in the villages and combine that with the skills I already have. Like the Warden doesn't have any of the utility skills, so in this case it doesn't matter. But for example, the Pilgrim has Fasting Way and Wayfaring already. So if you pick villages in the Salt Dunes, the Desert Canyons, you're basically not getting a free skill. But I can do what I want with this one, so I will go to the Desert Canyons and have some wayfaring and get a random name. Because names are hard. So random villages are a bit weird, because they can have really strange layouts or NPCs with colors that like fade into the background or something. A relic to the dish known as having meatballs? Okay. This is, I think... Okay, next to a Snapjaw Fort. Snapjaw Fort would be... If I had to actually go there, it would be difficult right now. Because I'm weak and have nothing. But it's not actually the Snapshot Fort itself, so it should be fine. Hated by succulents. Admired, yes. So I'm gonna water ritual both of them. Will not spend the reputation right now because I want wayfaring for 150. So I should have done it this way. And I can just sell the secret I just got. And I can buy a secret, but I don't really need it. Now I can get wayfaring. So I don't get lost. Because getting lost in the desert canyons sucks. Not gonna get the recipe until I know what it does. There's the salad again. Yes, I will go to the 6-day stilt. Just gonna auto-explore deep pool of salty water. So I saw the Dromad merchant. I'm looking for work. Okay, trade. Engraved means there's some law. The Aquamarine Charm. That's a nice name. So when you start in a random village, you can just go to Argive and get like 2 levels for free. So you have to do it the hard way. Sell a bunch of torches. Not that it does me much good. Yes. Nothing I really need to have, though the musket would be good. After becoming acquainted with the goodness of the triple jointed. Okay, that's a weird one. But like one of these will always give you a recoiler to the village, and then lead to the main quest. These red walls kind of make me nervous because they make me think of lava. Is that a banana merchant? Wait. Hmm? 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 Oops. Prohibition on the practice of worshipping the stars. So I can see creatures through the walls because of hate and tearing. This is Tinker, who sells a lot of expensive stuff. But they can also repair items or identify items. So I have an iron buckler, I have an iron longsword, I have a torch. This is also the reason why having to hold a light source isn't that big of a deal because you can have bucklers on your wrists, and the big shields, which you can't have on your wrist, aren't that good. Can I not use my... I'm a bit confused why this is grayed out. Because the face is also where my freeze rays comes from. So I got the Stinger engraved moccasins. Stealing oil from the heat lamps. So I don't have any ranged weapon, but what I do have is the freezing ray. A freezing ray on 2 and sting on 3. Basically all of the things I use on a lot of characters I put on like regular keys, and like skills and mutations I put on numbers. But you can do it completely differently. So this is a bit rough. The desert canyons are pretty dangerous at first. Flower fields are even more dangerous. So what I wanna do is go through the desert canyons to here and here. Oh no, I'm lost. Let's see if I can find a crocodile. Because if you're low level, like level 1, crocodiles are a okay source of XP. Actually, I'm more interested in not being lost, so I'll just do this. So this is where Joppa is. An abandoned village. And there's some stuff. But like this statue and the graveyard to the north are still here. So even when you start in a random village, you can still get these. Okay, and what I want to do now is look at my quests. Doesn't look too dangerous. Could still be dangerous. Some of them are like immediately obviously dangerous. So I'll go here to the Snapjaw Fort. And it says next to Snapjaw Fort, so I'm gonna eat something. Oh, that's bad. That's oh god. I'll immediately sprint. There's asphalt everywhere, and I do not want to be here. And I will run away. So maybe not this one. I'm lost. Is this the Snapjaw farm? Yeah, fort, yes. I said farm because it looks like a farm. They're farms. They look like this. Freeze is on 2. And oh, an axe. Just pick it up. A bow. So now I have an actual ranged weapon. So I guess it's not here. These horses give a lot of XP if you can fight them. But when you attack one, all of the others join the fight. Who died? A Snapjaw Hunter. I want to check that out too. Iron short sword. Sometimes they attack random animals that are secretly very powerful, or just more powerful than them. Okay. I don't like this enemy down there. We'll try to avoid it while walking down. Okay, it was adjacent, not just next to it. And I gained 2 levels just from finding a place. And here's a fun thing. This is what happens when you look at the apple farmer's daughter. And now I'm lovesick. Oops. But I'm not particularly concerned because there are no enemies here. So I want to level up my freezing ray, because it's like my main range damage. Do I want to level up my stinger? Let's see. It's a lot of text. It gives more penetration, and I think that's it. So not too useful. Horns, on the other hand, get a bit more damage. But like the increased radius of hate and hearing is probably the best. Attribute point, put it into willpower. And skill points. As usual, get quick reflexes to not get killed by projectiles, and get tactics to not get killed by sprinting. So this is a farm. They sell things here. Nothing particularly useful, unless you want cider. Cider is actually very good, but you know, the prices are not exactly in my favor right now. Just sell some things I don't really need. By the way, there's like no gender setting or anything, so your character's gender is whatever you want them to be, and the reaction to the apple farmer's daughter is always the same. I think there are some mods for like pronouns. So I can just go back to the village and tell them I did the quest. I think this one gave it to me, and I think they're going to bed. No. bunch of books. So this is the Schrödinger page for the faction bonus, and Yellow Book, which is a pre-written one. I think most of them are worth more than the ProcGen books, or like just worth a lot. A lot of power cells, 2 of which could be empty, and a lot of keys. Which is interesting because the gold key lets you avoid a boss fight. And the maintenance security card is probably one of the lower levels of clearance, because there are a lot of security doors in some ruins or something, and yeah, you need at least a specific level. The books are also worth money, by the way. All of you could also, if it's just for money, the maintenance security card and the gold key are probably worth the most. I think I'll pick the books. Because it lets me do this. Chapter unspecified, so I get to entangle text and pick a faction. This is usually it's good when it's a faction you need reputation with anyway, like the Mechanimists. If you do the if you do the main quest, having reputation with Mechanimists is useful, or with the Consortium of Fighter, or otherwise like factions where you're like near the threshold of them getting neutral or friendly. Or you try to dump all of the reputation into like very, very strong factions where you don't really get the opportunity otherwise. Which would be trolls, for example. Or robots. Like that chrome pyramid earlier. I mean, it could have still killed me if it attacked an enemy that was adjacent to me. But there are also other robots that are very dangerous that would just not kill you. Like there are a couple of these. I think the Naphtali are useful too, because there's a lot of them in the jungle, and they're a bit of a pain, and they have these robotic idols, like idol in the religious sense, not the other, and those are robots and Naphtali tribes. So when you're friendly with the Naphtali tribe, you can get a lot of robot reputation. Usually, as well when you do the water ritual with them. So I think I will just go for the Naphtali tribe this time. Now indifferent. So, and the other quest, I'm still lovesick. it's been a lot of time traveling on the world map. So find the eyeless king crab corpse. So somewhere here. I think it's to the left. Unfortunately, a dog got killed by a horse, which is what it gets for attacking a horse. A horse that also has a lot of friends. And oh, it's not even too heavy. Would have thought these are like huge. Get another level. There's a question if I wanna save up mutation points and buy more mutations, because that's like the point of picking Chimera. But on the other hand, I also really want freezing ray to be stronger. Spry for bonus. Yes, I think I'll just pick the bonus dodge. Just get back. Don't run through the flower fields. I'm lost and it's dark and I do not want to be here. So that was a salt hopper. It's like one of the most dangerous enemies in desert canyons, and I probably couldn't have outrun it. I do not want to be near any place that is called a rust bog. And like, oh no, and like turtles, you know, they don't take a lot of damage, but you can just walk away. Just walk away. Just walk away. Cool. Someplace. I guess it's some kind of farm. There's a dog. I probably don't want to destroy the fence. I mean, I could. They don't attack you if you do that. It's kind of rude. So I know where I am again. Can go home. Was I gonna go home? Yes. It was like this one. And that's the main quest. Also, if you just go to if you go to the ruins of Joppa, you find the same disc, and if you already know about the main quest, you can just go to Gridgate and tell them, hey, I found this weird thing, instead of, hey, someone sent me here. Slender One Burnous. I would like to wear that. Uh, I did the love sickness thing for fun, but I hope it's not getting me killed, because I didn't think it would last this long. What do I want? I could use a better sword. A better sword would be steel or carbide, and there is none. I could use a musket instead of a bow. I just get... Well, no, I can't. I need water to pour over my head. And I don't want to sell the books. Got leather armor. Chainmail would be better if I sell 2 books. Sell the leather armor, and I didn't do this first because it's worth nothing. Okay. So these quests were a lot quicker than starting in Joppa. So you can... this is Red Rock. These are the Rust Wells. You can still go there if you like. It might be too early for the historic site, but I think I'll try go to the 6-day stilt. And this is what I was talking about. Indifferent unfortunately means these are all still hostile. These are the idols. So I definitely do not want to be here, and this is a rifle turret. Oh wait, is this a cult? This is why... No, they don't belong to the cult. Only this one. The cult of the Terkopad's wife. I don't want to fight a rifle turret, because right now it will destroy me. So I think this is like the best strategy when you're lost. It's like to hug the... Oh boy. Yes. These enemies are a bit of a pain because they shoot fire. And they are both birds and unshelled reptiles, so you need reputation to be high enough with both of them. But otherwise, if you already have the reputation, and like when you start in the desert canyons, you get reputation for birds and unshelled reptiles. No, birds and tortoises. So anyway, it's not enough, and I'm going back here, and someone is shooting me, but I walked here on purpose. Did I have a single... I had a single arrow. Walking toward them. Am I in a defensive stance? No. Now I am. When you have a sword, you probably want to be in defensive stance for the dodge bonus, I think. So these riflers have rifles, and I would like a rifle, but I would also like not to get killed. So now this time they're in melee range. Okay, and this is like giving a mutation plus 5 levels. So if I put that in freezing ray, oh, 3 ranks, not 5. That should be good for a lot of time, for a long while. And I guess that Rifler walked the next screen while confused and killed them. And now I can drop this short bow because I have a desert rifle. Not that I really need it when I have... Okay, I didn't pay attention to the range. I don't particularly need it when I have freezing ray, but you know, sometimes enemies don't really care about your freezing ray because they're made of ice or something. And go here. I'm not going here for the merchants. I'm just here for the XP. And this time I don't need to buy the shield skill. So I could take them with me, which I think I will do just, you know, for fun. Because I don't think I've done that before. Because I usually save the reputation with the wardens. Get the law here. Tell them about all of the things I learned and get some XP. Slacked by succulents. Probably don't need to water ritual you right now, even if succulents are not particularly important. Loved by pariahs and some kind of villagers. This is the Bela quest again. I like having high reputation with pariahs, because pariahs can teach you the skill, what's it called? Trash divining, I think, which lets you rifle through trash and find out secrets, which is a fun thing. I think it's the... no, hats? Yes. Just looking at the merchants on this screen, there's a chef. Can just drop off the one book I have. And this is like the reason a lot of people just immediately go here. Get a lot of XP. If I level up again, hang on, my mutation rank is capped despite being rapidly advanced. I thought this was different. Well, anyway, if I save another mutation point, I can buy a random mutation and grow some limbs. So I want cooking. And I probably want both harvestry and butchery, because I won't get any ingredients otherwise. And you can't buy them, but who wants to do that? Actually, check if there's any cool factions here. Disliked by insects. No, not useful. And now I'm heading for the historic site. Again, hugging the edges, because it lets you enter a lot of new screens very quickly, so you can stop being lost. This is salt. Do I have empty containers? Yes, I would like to pick up some salt. Um, 30. Salt is oh, it's one of these. There's like when there's legendary new, there are like these chitinous pumas around, and the pumas can end up attacking you, and early on that's very dangerous. And then you dance around the herd and hope they kill the puma. Okay, do I want to be here? I don't really think so. So yeah, the thing about salt when cooking is that it makes the food tasty, like in real life, and I think that gives you... No, we're leaving. We're leaving. Oh no. When there's like 5 people that are burning, temperature rises very quickly, and that's dangerous. Am I still lost? No. I'm just a dummy. Is this a rifle turret? I think I can freeze it and now shoot it. Maybe. Oh, it. Okay, musket turret is not as dangerous. I say getting killed. And this is how you get lead slugs when you can't buy them. So I hope for the historic sites it's usually... Oh yeah, I have a shield too. Can shield slam enemies. For the historic sites is usually like enemies from a handful of factions that are part of the cult. Resting for cooldowns. So I will probably see a lot of turrets. Turrets are robots. Another reason why robot reputation is very good. Don't have to care about chainsaw or rocket turrets, because they think you're cool. There's also some mines. I would rather not step on the mines. Can I disarm? I can examine and stun gas. No, thanks. Another level by a mutation. So heightened quickness will let me grow a new body part because of Chimera. Otherwise adrenal control would be cool. Though the only bonus it has over heightened quickness is that it makes all my other mutations stronger. But also I haven't really tried growing a lot of body parts. I don't know what a hypha is, but it grows out of my body. A body side hypha with a manipulator. I can carry a sword with this. Okay. You know, when life gives you extra limbs. Yeah, the thing about long blades is that it has like different stances. And it's probably the best weapon if you don't care about weapon skills, because just having a long blade and being in defensive stance gives you 2 evasion. But if you actually want to invest in the skills, that's expensive. It's kind of like the opposite of pistols, which are not very good when you don't invest points. But are very strong when you do invest, but it's also very expensive. Like some other things are also okay when you don't really have much, when you don't really have a lot of points invested into them. I think I will once again get canyons, because getting lost there sucks, and save the rest. Oh no. At least it won't hurt my reputation with the Naphtali. But it's tough, and when the game says an enemy's tough, it's tough. I will shield slam. Enemies knocked prone. I'm not sure if my poison does anything. Lightly damaged. Do I have any other useful skills? I don't have any items that would help. I'm pretty sure I can just could shoot. This is why guns are good. You can just shoot. salty, oily steel battle axe. Yum. I think I want to cook, so I'm not starving. Yonder cane is also a fun thing. It lets you teleport. It's also a thing that can get you killed if you get the effect that randomly teleports you. See, salt's good. That's why it says mmm. Why is there still so much sleep gas? This is a bit of a problem with like sleep gas in particular, because it doesn't really dissipate. Or like it takes forever for, especially if there's like it's just a narrow hallway. I freeze and then I shoot. Because shooting is better than attacking. But I might sting because I think sting is a guaranteed penetration. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going back. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. Maybe. Might also not do anything. Thing with penetration is like it's a complicated mechanics thing, and also the reason why strength makes you do more damage. Basically, instead of like giving you bonus damage, it gives you a chance to mechanically you attack like more than once. But I think the idea is, just try to walk through this. I think the idea is that you like hit really hard. Okay, try to destroy the fence because this thing is in the way. And it's apparently pretty hard to destroy an iron fence with an iron sword. Why are they neutral now? Is it because they haven't seen me kill anyone? But then why were the ones in the jungle attacking me? Okay, I guess the Oh, that's like regular Naphtali. No. What? Like this is a cult member, but these aren't. But like two of them are hostile. This is very strange. I just pass some turns and watch what happens. Because it's a very strange situation, so I don't know if just walking past the neutral ones and attacking the hostile ones won't make the neutral ones also hostile. Because like that there's something weird right now. Okay, I think they don't mind. movement speed, and I think my boots also have no defensive value. Yes. Pick up the iron dagger. Level up. I think I will level up. No, Stinger doesn't do anything. Level up the horns. Will I still save, or is there anything useful? One of the nice things about the Warden class is that you start with both rifle skill and a pistol skill. So you can pick whatever. Though, as I said before, I don't really invest any skill points into like the actual skill tree. Rifles are a lot better. Customs and folklore are not enough intelligence. Intelligence is fake. Self-discipline. I would like fasting way, actually. Meditate is useful for not bleeding out. Because fasting way makes me not dehydrate, which is more of a factor when you're playing an amphibious character. The mean thing, fish are indifferent to you. The mean thing about this historic site is that there's these what are they called, urchins, that spread this sleep gas everywhere. But then there's also robots who okay. I died really fast there. Or not actually fast, it was a lot of turns, I think. I just fell asleep. Can I? No. Yeah, well, if I check the log here. So, okay, that's, oh, it's not the entire log, so, it doesn't even include the last turn where I could do anything. So I guess I stepped on no. The bleeding is from the stalker. You fall asleep again. And I was stunned. Like this is not a lot of damage I took. Just couldn't do anything because I was asleep. Because I thought I could like squeeze past, because the sleep gas takes forever. And I don't think I really had anything to like get rid of the sleep gas, but what I could have done is not walk into melee range with the enemies. Like not try to squeeze past, but try to shoot them from a distance. Because then even with all the sleeping, they would have still needed like 3 more turns to reach me. And with all the sleep gas in the way, they might have fallen asleep again. So that would have been the better play, I think. But I think also I underestimated how strong Neftali stalkers are, I think. Because usually by the time you see them, like in the jungle, the Neftali are only like dangerous when there's like 15 of them or so surrounding you, and the actual danger in the jungle are like the goat folk. So yeah. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not too bummed. I I I think well, maybe a deserved deserved it is like putting it a bit too strong, maybe. But I think both of these deaths were my fault. And probably could have been avoided by, you know, by doing things a bit more carefully. Yeah, I think in both cases it was like me getting kind of reckless and like letting enemies hit me, because I thought they wouldn't be too dangerous anyway, and that backfired. it definitely backfired. Yeah, I think this is kind of like it's a good a good point to stop. Yeah, I don't know if next time I'll immediately continue Caves of Cod or do something else before I go back. I don't know. I've been Euro Truck simulating too a bunch, so maybe I could do that. We'll see. Anyway, Caves of Cod, very cool, very fun game. I might obviously I think that with my like 300 hours playtime in this game, which is a funny thing when you when you see like big RPGs and they have like playtime of 100 hours, and you go, no, why are the games so long? I can never finish this game. And then you spend more time playing smaller games over and over. But sometimes they end up being more fun, depending on your tastes and the games in question. So anyway, That's it for today. We'll see each other again. I don't know when or where or what. Um, but hope you make it to 2021, and maybe we should get rid of years, because the years are all bad. Maybe things would be better if we didn't have years. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.